Welcome. I'm gonna demonstrate a new technique, new trick in Twilight Princess called Kitty Climb. This was found by Bewildebeest, and the setup I am using was also posted by G's. I will link them both in the description. But let's go through the trick really quickly, and then I'll show kind of what this skips, what this how this can fail, some backups, some other things like that. So we're gonna start by doing a jump attack onto this beam, this railing. Walk over here. I'm gonna line up Link's left foot with the edge of the beam. That should be good enough. It doesn't need to be exactly on the edge. And then we're going to see up and try and aim so that this pillar here, this beam on the far right, is just barely off camera. So like right about there. Then we're gonna side hop. If you're far enough back, you can side hop once, but if you are just a little bit forward on the beam, you might have to side hop 2 or 3 times. But either way, it doesn't really change anything. And we're gonna walk forward along this beam. We're going to sword swing with the B button, which lets us walk a little bit further forward. And then up here, we want to be facing as straightforward as possible. We're going to have iron boots on and jump attack through this bar. And we're going to walk into this corner here and B attack to get up here. We're going to aim just a little bit to the side here, hold L, back hop, side hop. And now we are up here. So I will show one other thing really quick, but first, this skips a lot. This is estimated to save about 2.5 minutes. So let's quickly show some things that can go wrong. So first thing that can really go wrong, I've turned on the event viewer. There's a cutscene trigger here to show basically Link entering that top area, and it extends all the way down here. So if we were to be doing this trick again and making our way over here, so say we've gotten to here, this cutscene trigger is very close. So this is why we're trying to face like as far straightforward as possible. So if I face just like a little bit too far to the left, that one worked. But if you were to say clank or something, hit this cutscene trigger, you will actually spawn down here. This is fine because you can get back out. The event trigger is still here, but the cutscene is already played, so it won't play again. To get back out, you're going to walk over to this corner here, and you're going to jump attack and mash the B button until you get over. And then you can just redo the entire trick from the beginning. It loses time, obviously, but you're not stuck having to go through this entire room again. So, next I will show just a brief cut of what all this actually skips, because there's quite a bit here. So, enjoy the speed up of what all you used to do in Goron Mines to get up there. And here we are. That was kind of done in one take, so, you know, there's some mistakes, but whatever. Get the idea. Now we're back to where we would be after doing Kitty Climb. So, some quick details as to why this works. The first part is you notice we skipped a key shard. In all dungeons in particular, you would have never been getting the second key shard anyway, because the third Goron Elder is all that you need to talk to actually get the big key for the dungeon. So that's the first reason, the first thing that, like, why this all works. You don't actually need to talk to the first two Goron Elders, it's just the third one that matters. But the more interesting stuff, let's go into that. So, this is with the collision viewer turned on. You notice that we have all these ground and wall polygons around here. Let's go up here and take a look at this. So, there is a wall here. However, there is this little tiny bit where we can kind of squeeze past. And that's what we're doing here by walking to the edge. We are trying to get onto that little tiny piece of ground that is on the other side of the wall. It's a little weird with the collision viewer active. But you can get the idea. So that is the first part here. Basically just trying to squeeze in here past this wall. And we're in. So now we come in here. This is a little bit weird. I don't actually know exactly what's happening here, but I assume based on this collision, this wall collision coming in from the side, Link obviously can't fit between these two walls, but the sword swing animation actually pushes him through when he clanks, so he just ends up on the other side. And it's kind of similar here. Obviously we cannot get under this, but the plank from the jump attack, we just land on the other side anyway. Now, the next part here is really hard to see. I'm actually just going to... Actually, no, this is a pretty good vantage point. Those are ceiling colliders. So the ceiling colliders, when Link interacts with those, he will get pushed on top. And that's kind of why he clips up through these bars. And that's generally like why this works. It's just very awkward, very weird looking. And the fact that this took nearly 20 years before anyone found it is mostly just because of this collision viewer. So I'm pretty sure what Beast said, like... Beast was just looking at collision. And he saw this. He saw this part right here. And decided to try and mess with it. And that's what we have now. And that is what is currently called Kitty Climb. And why we can now save 2.5 minutes in Goron Mines. So, thank you all for watching. Hopefully that was informative. And something that you wanted to see. I don't know. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. Like always, thank you for watching. Have a good one.